Hey water signs, I'm Rodin. Welcome to the water sign crystal reading and channeling video for the month of November. So water signs is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. The way that this works is that I use 2 decks to pull cards to see what crystals are recommended for you for the month, and then I go ahead and pull some tarot cards to see why you need those crystals. Now, I used to read the descriptions for all the crystals that came out. That took a long time, so I don't do that no more. I do use the crystals, the stone deck. I do still read these ones because the descriptions are short, and I use the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. All the decks I use are linked below for your convenience. Now, when it comes to the crystal portion, they're just recommendations. I started doing these because I was getting a lot of questions about crystals, and I just thought this was like a fun way to kind of incorporate it into my content. And of course, a lot of people just want to watch this for the tarot readings. So of course, they're all timestamped, so go ahead and watch whichever portion you want to watch for yourself. Now, these are very general, so keep in mind they're not going to be for everybody. So if it's not resonating for you, that's totally fine. That's totally cool. It just wasn't meant for you. It was meant for someone else, all right? Now, I am an intuitive reader and I am a channeler. So if I get like very, very specific channel messages, more often than not, it's confirmation for someone who really needs to hear that, all right? So don't take everything as if it's for you. I'm channeling for a lot of people, okay? All right, water signs, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck, and we're just going to see who pulls on me first. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio for the month of November. Who's going to go first? Who's going to go first? They're actually showing, okay, I don't have any signs yet, but they're showing me like a wheel. To me, I'm just thinking cycles, right? Cycles, karmic wheel. Who is this for? Is this for Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio? Cancer. Oh, I would have thought it'd be for Scorpio, just considering it is Scorpio season. So Cancer, we're going with you first. So Cancer, you're wrapping up some cycles here. Some of you could be having trouble getting out of a cycle, like you're just going around and around and around and around, like you're living in Groundhog Day. And if you don't know what that movie is, that makes me feel old. Go watch that movie. It's a good movie. Let's see here. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? Now, I know that with November, there's not every place has snow, but they're showing me snow. Obviously, whoever this is for, you live in a place where it snows. I think it's going to be a longer winter than anticipated, or you're going to get more snow than you normally get for wherever you live. I don't know why that needs to be said. I don't know. I feel like messages like that are not as important, but maybe someone needs to be prepared. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're just not prepared for snow. So be prepared for snow, all right? If you're not used to getting a lot of snow where you live. Cancer. Can we get back to Cancer, please? Because then they start giving me downloads about like more collective stuff. Can we get back to Cancer for November? They keep showing me the snow. Okay, so this is a symbolic thing with the snow. Cancer, you might really need to harness the scorpionic energy that we're in for November. In November, we're going to have a lot of Scorpio energy. It is Scorpio season, so the sun's going to be in Scorpio. Mercury will be back in Scorpio. Venus will be moving into Scorpio. And of course, we do have the new moon in Scorpio as well in November. Excuse me. You're going to need to use that. You're going to need to like hibernate. You're going to need to hibernate and process some stuff here that you've been avoiding. Some of you guys might actually... Are you gonna get snowed in? Some of you guys might actually find that you're being more trapped at home. Maybe we're gonna have more lockdowns. Maybe you're gonna get snowed in. But I have this energy of like, can't leave the house. Like I can't leave the house. And it's like, it's forcing you to face some stuff. All right. Yeah, it's forcing you to kind of sit down and face some stuff here. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? So even if you live in a place like sunny Florida or sunny California, you might have this energy too, where it's like you're feeling like you're forced to stay inside, or that you're forced to be home more than you wanted to be, or more than you had planned to be. You could just have plans falling through here. Yeah, it's almost like you had these things to do or places to go, and all of a sudden you don't anymore. So some of you could be having changes at work, or fallout. Some of you guys, I feel like, are having fallouts with people as well. Like all of a sudden, like you had a social calendar, and now it's like it's being swiped. but it's just going to force you to face some stuff here. What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? What crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? Ooh, Priscelli Bluestone. I find this is a really good one for Cancers. It's kind of like the North Compass is kind of how I look at Priscelli Bluestone here. Yeah, it's almost like you just need a recalibration, Cancer. Like when you process stuff and then you're going to start closing some stuff out and get off the karmic wheel, so to speak. Some of you, this karmic wheel is going to be highlighted within a relationship or within a job situation. It's going to be different for everybody. But your compass has been thrown, and that's why you're kind of being forced to sit down and forced to process things. You need your compass back. You need your compass back. Some of you, that's just your intuition has been off. It's time to get that recalibrated and back online. Yes, follow your North Star. Get back on your path here. For some of you, that's why you're having fallouts with people, because the people you've been around are not actually aligned to your higher self, like not aligned to your true nature. Oh, this is interesting. And for some of you, that could be because you just have been suppressing your true nature, or you were still exploring yourself, so finding things out about yourself, still discovering yourself, like I said. But yeah, there's like this pulling of like, there's external forces that have been pulling on you, that have been throwing off your natural compass, because they're energies that are not aligned to who you really are. So it's just get your compass back on track, basically. What other crystals are best for my Cancers? Especially if you do have to do like a scorpionic deep dive into the underworld and darkness. Hey, Scorpio here. Especially if you have to do that, you know, focusing on your intuition, following your compass, your North Star, so to speak, will help you through that as well. Yeah, especially if you guys are doing deep shadow work, please get this done if you can. What other crystals are best for my Cancers? Ooh, Cancer. So we have Shiva Lingam coming out. Shiva Lingam is a really great stone to get if you're dealing with Kundalini energy or Kundalini awakenings, or if you're trying to get your masculine and feminine energies balanced. I like this. I like this for you. Again, especially if you're doing some deep shadow work, both of these crystals will be great for that. Shiva Lingam will also help you ground as well as connect. It's a really awesome stone, honestly. I love it. I work with it often. I do. I work with it a lot. But I like this. I really like this. Some of you, it's just going to help you a little bit more with your passion and purpose as well. If you're feeling a little lost, or if you've been really thrown off of your alignment because of external forces not aligned to who you are. Ooh, what other crystals are best for my Cancers? Oh my. So now we have Mookaite, Jasper, Howlite, and Rose Quartz, and then we have Apatite, which fell right on top of Priscelli Bluestone. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, you just need to recalibrate your direction, really. It's recalibrating your energy to recalibrate your direction, to get back on track, to get on a track that is aligned, like I said, to your energy and who you are. I know it's not like a broken record, but it is what it is. For some of you, this is actual romantic relationships that you got to cleanse out of your energy, cleanse out of your heart space, cleanse out of your life. Okay, so also what I want to say to you, cleanse out of your life, please. Howlite is like a salt crystal, like Himalayan pink salt. You can just get something like that. Rose quartz, y'all know what rose quartz is for. But yeah, I feel like this is also cleansing heartaches too. They just showed me the weirdest visual. They showed me like someone's like heart, like chest leading them this way and their head leading them that way. Like they were like being pulled in these different directions. Cancer, you might have been struggling with that. You might be, that struggle might be highlighted for you in November, of like your heart is telling you to go this way, but you're going that way. And it's time to calibrate that stuff. Mookaite Jasper is also really great for grounding, and it's also really great for following your purpose, trying to understand your purpose a little bit more, also to help you with any dream space activity that you're struggling with, okay? Then we have Apatite. That is a throat chakra third eye stone. That is to get you to speak your truth and own it and follow it and stick with it, okay? So a lot of little layers going on here, Cancer, but essentially the theme of it is your compass has been thrown off. It's mostly, it seems like relationships or external factors are a part of that. Your head and your heart are not aligned. They're going in different directions. Some of you need to just get balanced in your masculine and feminine energy, get recalibrated back to your purpose, back to what is right, what is best for you as far as your truth, right? And especially with appetite, I feel like some of you, how do I say this? This is kind of like a weird energy. And it could be because you're so empathic, Cancer, almost like you've absorbed other people's perspectives and taken them on as your own. You need to get back to what your perspective is, what your truth is, what you need to be all about, not necessarily parts of other people and parts of other relationships. It needs to be all you, okay? Okay. All right, Cancer. That being said, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Ooh, almost dropped it. From Crystals, the Stone deck. I have butterfingers today. Don't mind me. Okay. Cancer, some of you guys, this is like a really, really big karmic situation, that like the reason these two came out. And it's so deeply rooted in your heart and your sacral for some of you, especially if it was a very sexual relationship. Yeah, especially with these two coming out too. Some of you guys, your sacral really needs to be addressed because it's been, I don't want to say it this way because it sounds so extreme and dramatic. Like your sacral's been distorted from someone else's energy. Okay. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? Some of you also need to stand up to this person, Cancer, whoever this is. Some of you, this is a pattern and it's many energies you need to cleanse and face and, deal with to get back to your compass, get your compass recalibrated. But some of you need to stand up to someone significant and just really speak your truth and like really what you feel. Not a part of what you feel, not a sugar-coated way of how you feel, like really how you feel. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? Yeah, they're showing me the star card, all this like star terminology, north, compass, north star, north node. Interesting, north node. I actually think that's the first time I said it in this reading. You might want to pay attention to your North Node and how it's aspecting. We do have the full moon in Gemini in November, which will be highlighting the North Node in Gemini. So you guys could have some Gemini energy or placements because it is your neighbor. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? Let's see here. Oh, we've got Citrine. I like that. That's going to give you some motivation and some fire to kind of go through all this process and keep you also vital. That's weird. That's a weird way to say that. Keep you like physically feeling good, like physically energized. Is a very weird way to say that. Now we have Agate and Azurite. I love Azurite. Azurite is so pretty. Azurite is going to help you with your ego if you've been having any issues with ego. To be honest, Cancer, I feel like you actually were dealing with a lot of people who had overdeveloped egos and who acted out of ego. I feel like more so than you. But like I said, there's something about your energy that's like almost entangled with this person and other people. That's kind of how they're showing it to me, like threads of energy kind of knotted together. You got to get your energy, just your energy, to help you with this, okay? To get you recalibrated. Agate's going to be really good for just staying grounded and balancing your energy as well, okay? Let's see what else wants to come out for you. Azurite is also good for like third eye work, which Appetite is here too. But I really feel like I feel like it's focusing on the ego though. What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? What other crystals are best for my Cancers for the month of November? Oh, that's it. All right. Now I'm going to read these off to you. So we have Citrine. Really easy to get. A must-have wannabe makers of art. How noble. And money. How... I don't even know that word. I'm just gonna skip over that. That's just like fun banter. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines you find at shops are actually heated amethyst, which is another beast altogether. People who need it, anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you, where to put it, wherever you set intentions, placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. When to use it, when it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today, manifest your masterpiece. I keep getting this theme of purpose with you, Cancer, and it's because you've been entangled with another person's energy or other people's energy. You haven't been able to really speak your truth, own your truth, even understand, for some of you, even understand what your truth actually is. There are a lot of people dealing with this theme right now in the month of November. You're not the only one, so I'm not surprised it's coming up here. And there is a need to ground and really integrate and insulate your own energy and almost protect it from anyone else's energy, because right now, you need to be purely you so that you can understand your personal vision, where you need to go, where you need to head. Purpose and vision is not, it doesn't always have to be this big grand dream. It can just be where you really feel like you're supposed to be at the right time, the right place, and just feel right and just feel like you are kind of in universal flow. We can't do that when we have a bunch of other people's energy in our energy field. So Cancer, some of you guys might be really strong empaths and not realize it, but I'd be shocked if you didn't know that, to be honest, because Cancer, let's be real, you guys typically empaths. Anyway, now we have agate. All kinds of agate out there, by the way, so please, when it comes to agate, go with what feels right in the moment, but for the most part, agate across the board is generally for centering, balancing, grounding, that sort of thing, okay? Agate comes in many forms. Elegant blue lace agate and iridescent fire agate are two. Each agate has its own unique vibe, but they all promote an energy of wherever you are, be there. People who need it, work-life balance strugglers, where to put it, wherever you need more stability in your life, when to use it, when you want to get into your body, try fire agate. When too much screen time has you feeling disconnected from anything the slightest bit eco, try the far from aptly named moss agate, which neither contains moss, nor is technically an agate, but can still hold it down. Find your solid ground. Then we have azurite. Like I said, I felt egoistic energy when azurite came out, but I really feel like you're doing a lot more with like other people's egos and their shit. But like I said, I feel entanglement, almost like a meshment. So for those that don't know what a meshment is, if you are very empathic and you are very open and sensitive energetically, it can be really easy to fall into codependent dynamics. It doesn't always have to be a codependent dynamic for this to happen, but it's commonly found amongst codependent relationships, where literally your energy starts to not just become entangled with another person, but like morphing into like an unrecognizable thing where it's just like a combination of your energies, but you're no longer you and they're no longer them. You're just each other, in an unhealthy way. Enmeshment is an unhealthy version of that. Right now we are learning how this collective consciousness really functions, right? And how we kind of fit into it and the paradox of it. And that a part of it is that we are all each other, right? So when I'm talking about enmeshment, I'm talking about an unhealthy energetic entanglement, where often found in codependent relationships, not always, but typically. Sometimes enmeshment can also be one person just absorbs the other person energetically. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, be very careful here, Cancer, because for some of you, I think it might be like you might just be getting out or cleansing out these energies just in time, okay? Anyway, not to go all dramatic. I know it sounds really dramatic, but I don't mean to make it sound that dramatic. Anyway, azurite will also help you with third eye energy, which will help you through all of this as far as like getting your compass back online, and also being able to understand your truth and authentic self and act on it and be vocal about it and stand in it, especially against anyone you might have to stand up to. Some of you guys are going to have to. All right. Anyway, blah, 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 azurite. I'm talking a lot with you, Cancers. Some of you guys might have Gemini placements because I can't stop talking. Meditative and dreamy, azurite is a soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue, copper-infused mineral. People who need it. The materialistic vein and always craving. That's not a judgment. That's almost all of us, especially Leos. That's just how it's written. Sorry, Leos. Where to put it? Alongside the spiritual shovel you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire you've constructed around yourself. When to use it. When material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz they used to. When it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things. You can shake off shallowness. Start with your breath, then dive into the deep with azurite. Explore your hidden depths. All right, Cancers. So I'm going to show you guys all the crystals one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and then get into the cards, all right? So we've got Perseli Blue Stone and Shiva Lingam. If you're ready for the reading, just go and use the timestamp, please. Mukite Jasper. Howlett and Rose Quartz. These two should be really easy to get. Just saying they should. Oh yeah, Clyde's here, by the way, as you guys can see. Apatite also shouldn't be too hard to find. Then we have Citrine and Agate, also very common and easy to get. Again, with Agate, go with which kind of agate feels right for you and the time that you're getting it. If you're getting them, not everyone's got to get these. Azurite can be expensive. And I don't think it's really super important for you, for the energies that I'm feeling with you. But it wouldn't be bad to have. And it's so pretty. Why not? All right, Cancers. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. Why do I feel like someone's bubble is bursting? Like someone's, like I have this energy of like, like in movies, like when like a kid's holding a balloon and someone pops it. Like I just have that kind of like irritated, sad feeling all of a sudden, shocking feeling all of a sudden. I don't like it. I'm going to use Witch's Tarot for you, Cancer. Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of November? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of November? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of November? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of November? Ooh, that really wanted to come out. The Sun. Oh, Cancer. I do feel like this is illumination more than anything. It's almost like I'm getting like an inviting. Where are my words? Like an inviting come hither energy with this, which I really like. It's almost like it's clarity, but it's clarity that's showing you a new path, or clarity that's showing you a new direction. And it's kind of exciting, and it's kind of thrilling, and it's very inviting and enticing. I feel like it's hard to go there. What is this? It's like, it's so enticing that I think for some reason it's like almost like a taboo. Like maybe you feel like this is really far from you, or maybe you feel like you can't have this for some reason, but it's yours. It's meant for you. It's meant for you. It's meant for you. Is what I want to keep wanting to say with that. No, that's too many. I'm not thinking those. Why else do my Cancers need these crystals? Ooh, wow. 8 of Pentacles with the Fool. Okay, I'm not hating on that, Cancer. To go for this new, you have more new here with the Fool energy. I do feel like it's going to require some work here with this 8 of Pentacles energy. For some of you, this could be a new opportunity in work. Again, I keep getting this like, this gut-wrenching feeling of like, I can't go there. Like, I can't look at that. I can't like, it's almost like you really want it, but there's something telling you don't look at it or don't go there. I don't feel like that's intuition. I really don't feel like that's intuition. I actually feel like that's the influence of another person, or some of these entanglements, energetic entanglements that you have in your system and in your energy. Because the 8 of Pentacles with the Fool, it's like, it's really enticing. It might take a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. I can feel it. It's like a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, it's that sigh of relief that you get after doing a lot of hard work. Some of this hard work might just be inner work, like that very shadowy energy that we were getting, right? It might be the work of removing some entanglements, understanding yourself a little bit more, understanding your truth and your purpose a little bit more. It's very inviting, Cancer. And it's like, why not? Why not? But I feel hesitation. I feel resistance, like you're not supposed to, or like it's like off limits for some reason. Why Why else do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of November? Why do my Cancers need these crystals for the month of November? Some of this is definitely work related or money related. Even if you gotta learn something new, that's what they're telling me. So you don't have that many cards, Cancer. Overall, we do have Temperance, which is beautiful. With the 3 of Pentacles, oh, I see. Cancer. With the 2 of Cups in reverse, whoa, Cancer. Empress, 10 of Cups, what? 4 of Wands, oh, Cancer. Wow. Holy crap. I did not expect that, Cancer. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just taken aback. So Empress with the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. I mean, you all know what this looks like. This looks like marriage. This looks like a relationship. And this is screaming emotional, but we do have Pentacles here. So some of you, this could be a work situation. Some of you guys, this can be love in the workplace. So just take it as it resonates here. Okay. Some of you are going to feel like this is an opportunity to, how do I say this? It's not just sitting in your power. It's almost like sitting in your throne a little bit. I heard the word queen really loud, which again, I know sounds like very feminine. Masculines, don't take offense to that. It's just the messages, right? But yeah, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the Empress. Yeah, this is definitely this feeling of like someone sitting in their throne where they're supposed to be. And again, I don't want to make it sound like a hierarchical thing, but it's like almost overlooking people, even if it is kids or family or employees, right? It's like, it's the next level, and it's something that is really true to who you are. But I keep feeling this energy of taboo, taboo, taboo. I can't look at that. I can't look at that. I can't look at that. Whether it's just romantic opportunity, business, or both. I do feel heavy business involved in this. Now, more often than not, when our love lives are going well and in alignment, our work lives tend to follow. What's interesting that before this, we do have Temperance with the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups in reverse here. So some of you, this is almost like reconsidering something that didn't go well with the 2 of Cups in reverse, because you have the Temperance card with 3 of Pentacles. That's repair. That's repair, prayer. Interesting. Yeah, this feels like a do-over. This feels like a second chance at something. Repair is what I kept trying to say, but reprayer came out, to build a foundation. But with the 2 of Cups in reverse, it's something that isn't working or wasn't working or is disconnected in some way. Temperance can also be second chances of reconciliation. But God, look at that, Cancer. That is like, it's gorgeous. 10 of Cups is usually like a home vibration or a family vibration. So this is about emotional contentment with other people, like a tribe, especially with 4 of Wands, a marriage, or even a work situation here as the Empress, Cancer. If you're resonating as the Empress, I feel like a lot of this energy of tabooness is actually towards you. Like, that Empress is taboo. I can't go towards that Empress. That Empress is taboo. Like, that's kind of how it's feeling to me. And it is going to require some work and almost like a plan of action to figure this out. And with the Full card, it is a bit of a risk here. But it's like, oh my God, it's so inviting. It's so inviting. And it can bring a lot of happiness. But I keep getting this like, that's taboo. I can't do that. I can't look at that. I can't look at that. And I think it's because of whatever you have in your environment. So Cancer, like I said, if you're resonating with the Empress, all this energy I've been talking about is someone looking at you, Empress, in all of this energy of taboo. I've got these people around me. I've got these circumstances around me. I got to clear my energy, all of that stuff. But someone's compass needs to get repaired in order to see this, basically. And I think that's also where this 8 of Pentacles is coming in. More of that repairing of the compass, repairing of truth, repairing of the self to get oneself in their purest state energetically so that their compass can be right on track and they can go wherever it is they're supposed to be headed, right? Or be dealing with whoever it is they're clearly supposed to be dealing with. Wow. Guys, these cards don't come out like this. Like, not often. Not often. Wow. So Cancer, like I said, if you're the Empress, someone's looking at you in this energy. If you're not the Empress, basically all the energy that I've been talking about, you're looking at an Empress in this fashion, okay? My goodness. So Cancer, This was a lot of information. I hope it was helpful. If you're leaving us here, don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon, and I hope you guys have a really good night and a good month. Namaste. Hey guys, welcome to the second spread. Let's go ahead and see who's going to go next. Pisces or Scorpio? Pisces or Scorpio for November, please. Pisces or Scorpio? Pisces or Scorpio? I feel like you guys are in a tug of war. You guys might be dealing with each other's energy. Pisces might be dealing with Scorpio, Scorpio might be dealing with Pisces. Or you could have that in your chart. Pisces or Scorpio, please. Pisces or Scorpio? Pisces or Scorpio? Pisces, we're gonna go with you. Scorpio, saving best for last, don't worry. Pisces. What crystals are best for my Pisces for November? I'm actually getting selenite, like right off the bat. Selenite. Pisces, you guys might be flying really high. Frequency wise, selenite will help you with that. I actually think you need grounding more than anything, so I'm kind of surprised they brought up selenite. They keep saying it to me over and over, so selenite across the board. Selenite's also great for protection. All right, Pisces. You're more vulnerable than usual. Now, Pisces, I know you get the rap for being sensitive, but I'm getting this vulnerability with you. Almost like your heart's been like taken out of your chest for a hot minute, and maybe you're just dealing with some heartbreak or disappointment. I think a lot of people are. I think with a lot of energy that we're dealing with from September to November, there's a lot of change, a lot of towers, a lot of disappointments, but it's for a reason. You know what I mean? It's for us to grow. It's for us to kind of look at our own distortion, our own inner child work, our own fears, all of this sort of stuff, right? To kind of get us to integrate everything a little bit better. And for us to also get our reality in the right space to handle integrations. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of vulnerability with you. What crystals are good for my Pisceans the month of November? Yeah, see, now they're showing me an umbrella. There's this need to protect yourself, Pisces, energetically, or to cover yourself, to make sure that you got your own back here. I don't know what has gone on for you in, coming up to November, or what will be happening in November specifically, but it's almost like you're being left vulnerable. And you just need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and really protecting yourself, especially energetically. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of November? I thought Menolite was going to come out. Menolite. So that's a stone for your divine feminine energy. Because I was saying, it's like you're already pretty vulnerable, and I was kind of feeling feminine energy, but anyway. So with divine feminine energy, that's a need to be introspective, a need to be calm, a need to kind of, I keep getting this get fortified, but I feel like your feminine energy needs addressing. I think that's where you're feeling vulnerable, is in your feminine aspect here. And it feels fresh. It feels like a fresh wound. What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of November? What crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of November? Wow. All right. So Aquamarine. Very, very gentle. Be very gentle with yourself, Pisces. Don't let your emotions get the best of you either. Aquamarine will help you with that. Aquamarine will help you stay calm, cool, and collected. It's very Aquarian. And I just feel like you're fragile. And it's not a judgment. It's just energetically and emotionally, like there's a fresh pain of sorts or a fresh disappointment. You're fragile. You're being left vulnerable. Your feminine energy needs addressing. You're wanting to be protected. I feel like almost like you're craving like a masculine energy. It doesn't mean you're craving a man. It doesn't mean that. But you're craving protection. Like you're wanting someone or people to come in and support you, to come in and hug you, to come in and shield you. And you might not be getting that. So I almost called you Cancer. You have Cancer, my house, I'm going on. So Pisces, it's like there's a need to maybe learn how to do this for yourself. But please address your feminine energy and please be gentle with yourself. And both of these stones are going to help you with that fragility that I'm feeling here. What other crystals are best for Pisces in the month of November? Okay, well that's it for now. Menolite and Aquamarine. Aquamarine is really easy to find, and I would definitely recommend you get that for what I'm sensing with you. All right, so now we're moving on to Crystals the Stone deck. What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of November? Pisces, I do feel some of you have a dynamic going on with someone here where it's like one of you is in heavy, extreme masculine energy and the other one's in extreme feminine. I feel like you're more extreme feminine. You're wanting this need to feel protected and safe so much. And again, there's fresh pain that I'm feeling with this. It could also be that pain that has come to the surface in a fresh way that you haven't been dealing with. And I do feel this like uber masculine energy for some of you, not all of you. Some of you are playing this dynamic out with a person. Others of you need to learn how to be a little bit more balanced in your masculine and feminine energies for yourself and learn how to comfort yourself and protect yourself. But for some of you who are playing this dynamic out with another person, I do feel a really uber masculine energy who does want to protect you and make you feel safe, but I feel like they're physically not there, or they can't be, or they're not around. So yeah, okay. So either way, even if you're playing this dynamic off with another person, or you don't have anyone you can mirror this off of or work this out with, when it comes down to it, you're being put in a position to learn how to do this for yourself. What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of November? What other crystals are best for my Pisceans for the month of November? Ooh, what do we got? It's funny, I thought Sunstone wanted to come out. Amazonite and Sunstone, and then we have, ooh, Hiddenite. So all these stones are really about you kind of getting into this place of warmth and joy within yourself. Amazonite, I often call the friendship stone. Was it a fire sign or earth sign? There was another sign that got it. I can't remember if it was on the fire sign video or the earth sign video. But Amazonite to me is like a friendship stone. It's like how to make sure, just like how to get to a place where everything's cool, calm, and collected. I can resolve my own stuff. I can resolve stuff with other people. Like, I feel like these stones are going to help you get to a place of a little bit more joy and like learning how to deal with that fresh pain that I'm getting. I feel like you want someone to come in and just make the pain go away, or someone to come in and make you feel like you can experience the pain in a safe manner, but you need to learn how to do that for yourself. And these stones are going to help you with the, you know, the sense of joy. What other crystals are best for Pisces in the month of November? What other stones are best for Pisces for the month of November? Okay, you guys are getting a lot of blue stones. Now we have, ooh, turquoise and celestite. I love that celestite came out for you guys. Look how pretty that is. Celestite I consider to be like an angelic stone, or a stone of like angels, angelic energy to help with healing. To help with healing. Turquoise is really good for your throat chakra and your third eye. I think it's just going to help you to be a little bit stronger in your voice and kind of speaking on your needs. Because I feel like you want this and you crave this, but there's a need to be stronger, I think, in how you ask for that, or in how you ask for that, how you approach for that. And celestite, like I said, is probably going to help you with the healing process a little bit. Okay, so much blue. So let's go ahead and read these off. So we have sunstone. That's how it's spelled. Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stone's orange and red sparkling light effect is the result of copper inclusions reflecting light from within. People who need it. Fellows looking to operate on a higher plane. The vitamin D deprived. All solar-powered human beings who do not, in fact, harvest life force by turning up the brightness on their smartphones. Where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First spot, the gym. When to use it, whenever it's time to get busy or when your disposition needs a little sunning up, take back your shine. Again, it's to help you find the joy and warmth with this fresh pain that I keep feeling with you. And then we have Amazonite, so pretty. I love Amazonite. That's how it's spelled. Amazonite is a brilliant blue-green mineral named after South America's famed river. The best Amazonite comes from Colorado. People who need it, teeth grinders, anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde, where to put it, place Amazonite below the throat, relax your jaw, and ask for the courage to speak your truth. When to use it, when your inner child wants a real talk with you, ask yourself what little you really wants from life. Does it sound like what you currently would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from your heart. Again, I keep getting this whole like learning how to ask for your emotional needs to be met in a healthy way, like learning how to ask in a healthy way. You know, you might be not asking for it at all, but expecting it, or you might be a little bit more on the extreme end where it's like you're needing it to the point where it's unbalanced or it's unhealthy, and you need to learn how to give this to yourself. Now, some of this is coming from some inner child woundings, which can be addressed when using all these crystals and dealing with this energy. But I just feel like you're an extreme feminine energy that is needing some attention, needing to deal with some feminine wounding, and really craving that protection and safety. And this is you, not relying on anyone else to cope with emotions and not relying on anyone else to cope with the feeling of not being safe and secure. You got to do that for yourself. Hiddenite, also very pretty. All the blues, got so many blues going on here, Pisces. A variety of, oh, what the hell? I don't know how to say that. Spodomine. Hiddenite's green aura emanates the warm and fuzzies. If you tap into the stone's frequency and feel the buzz, you must have a big heart. Use it. People who need it, French existentialist, future trippers, and bad romantics. Where to put it? Hiddenite, like its cuddly pink cousin kunzite, should be aimed at the heart. When to use it? When you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hiddenite is down to make the most of every moment. If you're in a rut, call on Hiddenite to help you love your way out of it. Claim your happy place. Then we have, like I said, turquoise and celestite. Read turquoise first. Brilliant blue-green turquoise has been rocked by humans longer than almost anything. Since like 5000 BC. From Lasha to Marrakech to Tucson, turquoise is, was, and always will be both the go-to protector and fashion statement. Protector, right? Protector. People who need it, anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. Where to put it? Set in sterling silver rings, big old belt buckles, and bolo ties. On the podium, open mic night, and wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. When to use it? When you feel disconnected from the things that make you human. When you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. Speak your truth. And then celestite, again, I feel like this is really coming in just to get a little bit of an angelic assist with dealing with this fresh pain, whatever this fresh pain is, okay? Celestite. Blue-gray celestite is a delicate sulfate mineral with airy, buoyant blue cotton candy vibes. It gets its name from the Latin word for heaven, and if you close your eyes and ask nicely, maybe it will take you there. People who need it, anyone brazenly ignoring the consistent inner voice that actually has some good ideas for how you might better handle the whole life thing. Where to put it? As a calming ordainment wherever you meditate or pray. When to use it? When it's time to stop and really listen. With celestite as a guide, you might be surprised what you hear. Tune into your serenity. You can do it, Pisces. I like this. This is a hard lesson, you know, for those who need to learn this. This is a hard lesson, and we all go through this one, I feel. Like learning how to cope on some level, or cope with our emotions, or cope with pain, or to just not reach to the external, right? Some of you, this is because of codependency. Some of you, this is because you need a lot of masculine energy around you. And this is, again, you learning how to not be so reliant on other people for that, relying on yourself for that, and learning how to choose happiness over just sitting in sadness. So Pisces, I'm going to show you guys all the crystals one last time. And then for those of you who are ready for the reading, go ahead and jump to the timestamp for the reading. Oops. Menelite and Aquamarine. Sunstone. That's how it looks. We have Amazonite and Hiddenite. Amazonite, Hiddenite over here on this side, the wider one. Sometimes Hiddenite can look a little yellow, just so you guys know. And then we have turquoise and celestite. Beautiful. Literally, you have almost all blue stones. Blue and white. This is Sunstone's the only one that doesn't fall in like a blue-white category. Okay, Pisces. Let's pull some cards. I forget a little water. My throat's dry. Hold on. Okay. Pisces, I'm going to do crystal visions for you. Is that a blue jay? Hold on a second. Oh, there's a big fat blue jay that just came up. That might be significant for some of you. Or maybe that's like a confirmation some of you guys have. Oh, he's so pretty. I love blue jays. So pretty. Anyway. Oh, blue. Blue. All right, Pisces. Why do my Pisces need these crystals in November? Why do Pisces need these crystals for the month of November? Why do Pisces? Two of Swords, Moon and Libra energy with the World, which is a fixed energy here. Pisces, are you avoiding a big change? It kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like it. I feel like this is painful for you for some reason. I literally feel like you're not looking at it. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to decide on it. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. I can feel it. You want help. You want help. You want advice. You want someone to like be by your side or give you a helping hand with this decision. You're not, yeah. Now I'm like all of a sudden feeling a little overwhelmed and having anxiety. You don't know what to do. For some of you, this decision of big change, this big change might involve a move for some of you. Others of you, it's just starting something new, but something that you're really not used to, something that is like a big life decision. All right. You don't want to do it you don't want to do it by yourself. You don't want to make this choice by yourself, or you don't want to move forward into this new cycle by yourself. Some of you might have to sacrifice. I don't know if I said that, but I'm feeling that energy. King of Swords in reverse, Aquarian energy. Your neighbors, you guys could be cuspers. King of Swords in reverse. I mean, this is someone who doesn't have clarity. This is someone, I feel like this person's not speaking. I feel like someone who's actually not talking very much. Why else did Pisces need these crystals for the month of November? The moon. Oh gosh. Okay. So Pisces, this could very well be your energy. I gotta be honest though, for those of you who are like playing off this energy with another person, I feel like that's why they're not really around in the physical to help you with this, because they don't really know either. They're very confused themselves in their own right. So some of you are two people who don't know what to do about a situation, and it seems like a really big change for both of you. But that's why they're kind of MIA and they're not really speaking, because they don't know either. They don't know either. But most of you, this is just your own energy of just feeling really confused. Yeah, just feeling really confused, not knowing what to do, not really wanting to decide. Some of you don't want to make a mistake, but either way, you don't want to do it by yourself is the biggest thing that I'm getting. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for November? That's a lot of cards that just came out. Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals? Why else do my Pisceans need these crystals for November? Well, I guess that card was bound to come out. So let's look at this big fat stack that just came out of here. What's up with this? Yikes. All right, so we have 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Jesus, 8 of Wands in reverse, with the 10 of Cups in reverse with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this to me is just more of that same energy I was getting. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to live in pain. I don't want to exist in pain. I feel like you're in pain currently with whatever this thing you can't make up your mind about. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I move into this new cycle? Can I do this? Is it safe to do this? Can I make this decision? Again, it's like you don't want to make this decision by yourself. You want someone to hold your hand through it or someone to comfort you through it. But all of this energy, I feel like this is you just like, I don't want to have this pain of some of you, there's a sacrifice you have to make, and I feel like that's a relationship. I don't want to sacrifice a relationship. I don't want to sacrifice a possibility for happiness, but I also don't want to be unhappy. And I keep getting this like energy of I don't really want to be alone. I keep getting that too. Yeah, that 7 of Wands is resistance. That's resistance to just the possibilities of what's going to happen when you walk through that door and you make that choice with the World card, with whatever the choice is for you, but it feels life-changing. Page of Pentacles, you're trying to figure it out. Page of Pentacles is an energy of, let me figure out a plan. Let me try to get the new perspective here. Let me try to figure this out from a physical standpoint. Then we have the 3 of Swords with the 4 of Swords. It's painful. I keep getting this feeling of like, I don't want to be alone. Yeah, I don't want to be alone. Even the 3 of Swords with the 4 of Swords. Like 4 of Swords in reverse is someone who like is coming out of being alone, like trying not to isolate themselves. But it's like, it's painful. It's like, it's just so much pain wrapped up in it. With the 3 and the 4, there's also the Ace of Swords tied into this as well, which is just truth and also a decision made because you're making a decision from a mental space. But you don't know what decision to make. And I feel like you're not being vocal about this. Like, if I'm being completely honest, like, I feel like you're kind of suffering in silence with this. I don't feel like you're speaking up to whoever you need to speak up to and saying, look, this is a really painful decision for me and I have no idea what to do. Some of you just need to speak up to your guides and spirit and be like, yo, I need some help. Help me out. Help a sister out. Help a brother out. Like I need a little guidance here. Overall, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Ugh. With Justice in reverse and Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, there's swords all over the place. This is a little bit of mental anguish here. That Page of Cups in reverse, I feel like that's not speaking up, like not speaking your truth here of how unfair this is. You feel like this is an unfair situation. And I keep getting this feeling of like really not feeling safe, like not feeling safe enough to make this choice by yourself. And I don't think you're saying that. I don't think you're speaking it to whoever you need to speak it to. Some of you guys, like I said, are going to have to, it seems like you're in the decision of sacrificing a family situation or a possible relationship here. Some of you, it's a friend. Some of you feel like you're in a lose-lose situation and it's bullshit. You know, Pisces, this is like a really complicated reading. I want to look at this energy a little bit more to see kind of like the gravity and weight of what you're deciding and to see if we can get a little bit more layers to this here, okay? I haven't been clarifying for anybody, so you're special, Pisces. All right. No, I'm going to do Gilded. Let me do Gilded for this one. Tell me about the world. Tell me about the world, please, for Pisces for November. Tell me about the world for Pisces for November. Tell me about the world for Pisces for November. Tell me about the world for Pisces for November. Queen of Swords. I'm not going to take these other two. So now I have the King and Queen of Swords. And like I said, for some of you, you are playing this off with off of another person, like it's between you and another person in dynamic, and they're just as confused as you are. You guys might be feeling the exact same way about this whole situation here. But for the most part, Pisces, it is about learning how to make these decisions on your own and by yourself, and learning how to comfort yourself and making yourself feel safe and secure. But Queen of Swords energy, I really like, because Queen of Swords upright, like that's someone who is in the mode of making very solid, sound decisions, which is the energy you need to harness. That's like part of your lesson here. Time up the world. Time up the world, please. Oh, Seven of Swords. Huh. Okay, is this the fresh pain that we were feeling? Not liking that Seven of Swords with the Queen of Swords. I mean, because that's like, that's being privy to sabotage. That's being privy to something really not being right or not being appropriate in a situation here. And it could be that you're just understanding how you've been sabotaging yourself, like understanding how you kind of been working against yourself and not learning how to cope with your own emotions, not learning how to act as your own masculine energy. I feel like it's deeper than that though. Time up the world. Time up the world, please, for Pisces. Yeah, I feel like this is you realizing that you're not gonna sabotage anything anymore as far as like being too extreme in your wounded feminine energy. Time of the world. It's like you're recognizing your distortion. It's like Three of Swords again. Hey, come here. Time of the world, please. Oh my God. Time of the world for Pisces for November. Oh, Pisces, you're gonna make me work today. Oh boy. Okay, let's get all these out in order. All right, that was like that. And we've got, okay, so now we have a King of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have this little trio, the Page of Swords with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like with this King of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles, it's this energy of like wanting external masculine energy to make you feel safe, make you feel secure. I do feel a bit of like a controlling energy. I think that you end up dealing with people who are a little dominating or a little controlling or a little manipulative. And that's because it's like you want them to come in and just take care of things. You want them to come and take care of you, support you, protect you, all of that stuff. So you might end up attracting these types, and you're just kind of realizing the truth of your distortion here. Of what you attract into your life and how you need to just stop doing that. I need to stop doing that, right? And it starts with you. It's like, what can I change about myself? What needs addressing here? I need to feel better. I need to learn how to cope with my own emotions. Can't rely on anyone else to heal me. Can't rely on anyone else to make it better. I need to be my own masculine sometimes. Like that's actually what I'm getting with this. Now, of course, this can be someone you're dealing with, Pisces. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, then we have this Three of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's an insecurity that's being highlighted here. I feel like it's an insecurity of not feeling worthy. It's almost like to keep people around, you want them to feel like they're needed. I gotta be honest, Pisces, what I'm getting, and please don't take this personal, but I am getting that a little bit of like, to keep people around, it's almost like you think they're not gonna stick around just to be around you, or just to like have you in their life. Like you need to make them dependent. Like you need to create this like dependency in some way. Otherwise they could just like abandon you or like leave you. Like that's for some of you, that's what I'm getting here. But I am getting just an insecurity that is tied up in this distortion that you need to close out and heal and deal with. And then we have this Page of Swords with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is an interesting energy. This is almost like, how do I say this? The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, there's a lot of attraction between these two individuals here. This is what you want. Pisces. It's like you want healthy connections where there is a lot of mutual attraction, especially in a romantic sense. You want this. This is what you want, but I don't think you've had these balanced connections before. Yeah, I don't think you've had these balanced connections before. Some of you, this fresh pain is a breakup. Some of you, it is a breakup or having to walk away from a relationship or a family situation here. And that is hard and that's painful, but you're realizing it's the healthy thing to do because it's just an unhealthy dynamic of dealing with someone like this who can provide all these extreme external masculine energies to you to protect and provide and offer safety, security, all of that stuff. But you need to learn to do that for yourself. Like you want, like you want this in your life, but you don't have it because you keep playing out these old distortions and old needs. Oh my. Pisces, this is a lot. You took a lot out of me, Pisces. You guys got a long reading. But I hope that you guys found it helpful and insightful. Don't forget to check out me on Patreon. Everything else you can use link below for your convenience. And if you're not sticking around for Scorpio, I hope you guys have a really good night and a really good month. Namaste. Hey Scorpios, happy birthday to my November Scorpios, first and foremost. I hope you guys are doing good. Let's go ahead and get into your November channeling and crystal reading, all right? So Scorpios, starting with the Healing Wisdom Oracle deck, Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck. Scorpios. What crystals are good for my Scorpios for November? I love my guides. Your stones. Scorpios, you know what stones are going to be good for you? Scorpio stones. That's, oh my God, I love my guides. I mean, that's like, what is that? That's like smoky quartz, opal, moldavite. Those are really good for Scorpios. I feel like smoky quartz would be really, really good for you for November. Just after I said that, that just felt really right. But of course, we'll see what comes out for you, Scorpios. I feel like, you know, with this being your season and this being a really kind of crazy Scorpionic season after a really crazy year, I feel like you guys are ready for a power boost. I feel like you guys are ready for that rebirth and rejuvenation. You're ready to feel powerful, like you don't already feel powerful, but you know what I mean, Scorpios. You're ready for that power boost. Some of you guys have been feeling like you're in a rut, and you're really ready for that to turn around. What crystals are best for my Scorpios in the month of November? Oh, that's interesting. They're showing me, I think I'm pronouncing this right, a conch shell? I think that's how you say that. They give me a lot of visuals, so but that's what they're showing me. I mean, that just screams the sea to me and the ocean. You guys might be feeling really pulled to the water, especially during your season. You might just really miss that or need that. So just, you know, honor that if you're really feeling those energies, like needing to be by water, even if you gotta just take a bath, right? Or take a shower, you know, just do what you can. Reflecting the shadow is what I just heard, Scorpio. Reflecting the shadow. Some of you guys might actually like learn how to work with water, like spiritually speaking, like water gazing. I don't know if that's like a thing, but I feel like it's a thing. Interesting. Reflecting the shadow. Obviously, you guys might be doing some shadow work during this Scorpio season. I feel like that you guys are doing a lot of little things, like a lot of little spiritual things to kind of get this energy boost, to get this spiritual boost, to get this power boost. Okay. Some of you guys are tired of people underestimating you, is what I just heard. How do you underestimate a Scorpio? You're tired of people underestimating you and not taking you seriously. Are you getting ready to kick some ass, Scorpio? Is that what you're doing? Are you rising from the ashes? What crystals are best for my Scorpios month of November? Oh, shocker. Moldavite. Oh, Scorpio. So you guys are doing definitely the Scorpionic death rebirth thing here. Again, I just feel a power boost with you with this. And Moldavite is expensive. So if you guys can't get it, like, don't worry about it. Because I feel like you can use this energy on your own without requiring Moldavite. I keep getting this thing about not being taken seriously. I keep getting that. Or like not feeling respected, being underestimated, being underestimated, being underestimated. You're really sick of that. You're really sick of that. Some of you guys are going to be hard at work to, it's not about proving yourself, Scorpio, but it's just about getting in your power and exerting your power, to be honest with you, is what I'm getting here. What other crystals are best for my Scorpios for the month of November? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Scorpio. Rose quartz. Does someone tick you off? Do you feel like a love interest is taking you for granted here? Some of you guys are going from this like wanting to exert your power and show your power to just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like going from like defensive scorpionic energy to that like that classic, infamous, passionate, open-hearted scorpionic energy. Open-hearted might not be the best word. Passionate. It's that passionate energy because you guys have really, really big hearts here. Some of you guys are really needing to transmute some energy when it comes to past love, like really, really needing to. Some of you guys, it's part of your rut here. Some of you guys, it's also about not being taken seriously with romantic interests. Some of you, it is that struggle of sexual versus love. Not saying you don't understand that, saying that people might look at you for just sex than love, because you guys do have such intense sexual energy and you guys just can't help it. It's just who you are, right? Interesting. Yeah, it's almost like your hearts need to transform a little bit and go through a transmutation. What other crystals are good for Scorpios for the month of November? Looking at love differently is what I just heard. Ooh! Talk about sexual energy. Carnelian and Nirvana Quartz. Carnelian is actually a really good stone for protection. It's great for dealing with sexual energy. It's great for needing to be creative and powerful. But I am getting it is a lot for your protection here, Scorpio. Interesting, because Pisces had a protection sort of need as well. So, and of course, you know, I'm doing elemental videos, so you might want to watch all three just if you do have a lot of water in your chart in general. Okay, Nirvana Quartz is a healer, it is a cleanser, but it's also one that helps you connect to higher frequencies and raise your frequency. I feel like when you do this, you need to be protected while you're doing this. Okay, so Scorpio, I'm getting these like different layers of you that are being addressed. I'm getting like a very 5D 60 version of you that's addressing this stuff, transforming the heart space, transforming patterns in love, wanting to be taken seriously in romantic situations. That's like the biggest one with these two crystals coming out, being taken seriously in romantic situations and changing whatever you need to accordingly to make that happen here. And there is this like, I want to exert my power and show my power, but then there's a softening that's happening there. So it's going from defensive Scorpio to the passionate hearted, big-hearted scorpionic energy. And with Carnelian and Nirvana Quartz, I feel like this is more about your spirituality. I feel like this is a lot more in like the higher dimensions. So I can get a number. Beyond 12 is what I just heard. Beyond 12. Beyond 12. So this is going really high up. So some of you guys might be getting an activation or two or more, or upgrades even, but you need to be protected when you're doing this. There's this need for protection. Why? Because you just need a bubble, is what my guys just said. Because you just need a bubble, Scorpio. Okay. So Scorpios, you need a bubble in November, apparently, while you're going through spiritual work. This actually does feel like a phoenix rising to me. Yeah, this does feel like a phoenix rising, and it's almost like, you do need to be insulated for this. So when you're doing your phoenix rise and rebirthing moment, let yourself be insulated, let yourself be in a bubble, and then you can come out swinging. You can come out with your power, but this softened power. It's not a power for control. It's just your power. Interesting. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into the other deck here. Crystals, the stone deck. What other crystals are good for us Scorpios for the month of November? What What other crystals are good for my Scorpios in the month of November? What other crystals are good for my Scorpios in the month of November? Scorpios, some of you guys cut someone off. Hardcore scorpionic cutoff is what I just felt in a romantic situation. It actually like made my stomach jump a little bit. Like so swift, so fast, didn't even know what hit him or her. That's not for all of you, but that needed to be said. It needed to be acknowledged. Ooh, Scorpio. It needed to be acknowledged. If you haven't done this yet, I feel like most of you have, whoever's in this boat, but if you haven't done this yet, just be mindful, like, endings don't always have to be so cutthroat, right? Like, they can be soft, they can be tactful. I think you might be learning this lesson, Scorpio. Yeah, it's going from, like, defensive Scorpio to, like, big-hearted Scorpionic energy. Ah! Card vomit! Hold on. What other crystals? All right, I'll take these two. Ooh, look what came out again. Carnelian, Tektite, and Carnelian. So like I said, Carnelian is used for a lot of things. I love these cards. I love this deck, but they're not like a full-on description of what these crystals are used for. I do feel like the Carnelian Nirvana Quartz is about like a phoenix rising moment that you're going to be experiencing and needing to be insulated while you're doing it, all right? And it is coming a lot from your sacral, Scorpio, and it might also be because you do need to transmute some energies when it comes to your heart space and relationships and old wounds around relationships as well. Tektite is a meteorite. I love Tektite. And actually Moldavite is also a meteorite. So it seems like you're going to be working with those a lot. That's going to help you with these higher frequencies and higher dimensions for this, hold on, for this Phoenix rising moment. Okay? See what else wants to come out for you. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios? Sorry. Some of you are going to get this like sexual win. It's like such a weird way to say that. Like a wave of sexual energy, but it's almost like a new way of being sexual for you. It's hard for a Scorpio. Come on, we gotta have some Scorpionic jokes here. It is your birthday after all. Yeah, it's like it's a new way of being sexual for you. Some of you guys, this could be like not karmic, tantric. Careful of karmic connections, all right? Karmic is not always bad, but I don't think you want to be in like with the energy you're in, this transitional energy I'm feeling with you, this Phoenix rising energy, you don't want time to deal with that stuff. You don't like you don't want to be dealing with that stuff. Again, karmic's not bad. You can learn a lot from karmic, relationships. But yeah, I'm getting this like wave of sexual energy and like sexual experimentation for some of you. Enjoy it, Scorpio. Why not? Again, it's learning how to be sexual in a new way. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios? Selenite just came out. What other crystals are good for my Scorpios for the month of November? So selenite is going to help you with this Phoenix rising moment next side by side of Nirvana Quartz. If you can't get Nirvana Quartz, get selenite. Selenite's just good to have all around. It is a stone for protection. It's a stone for clearing. Oh, shoot. And it's a stone to help you connect to higher frequencies as well, to raise your frequency. Okay? Okay. All right, so let's read these off. I'm going to do Tektite first, which is what it looks like. Tektite describes any natural glass formed as a result of meteor impacts with our blue planet. Modern science deems the stones terrestrial in composition, i.e. of this Earth. But believers and ancient astronauts have other theories. People who need it. I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people. Those currently overburdened by resentments. And where to put it, on your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. When to use it, when gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons, raise your vibration. Carnelian. A cherry red stone used by ancient Romans in signet rings, wax doesn't stick to it, and by modern folk to ward off insecurities. Carnelian's fiery energy helps spin us out of fearful thought cycles and into action. People who need it, the understimulated, anybody looking to get acquainted with their fears. Hello, fear. My name is blank. Insert your name here. We have some beautiful work to do together. Now shut the fuck up and let's do this. Where to put it? Wherever you want to inject some passion and confidence, i.e. your palate or your pelvis. When to use it? When you find your creativity or sex drive on sleep mode, go with your gut. Then we have selenite. Love selenite. Icy selenite is a form of gypsum with a calm, cool, and collected vibe. People who need it. Healers, believers, and currently cleansing. Excuse me. Where to put it? Wherever you want this slate wiped clean. Sorry, I'm super blind. Your bedside table after a brutal work week, or around your apartment after somebody extra shady visits. When to use it? When you move into a new space and want any lingering bad juju to vamoose. When you pray to the gods above, when you've been working with crystals and want to clear away energy they've picked up in the process, give them a gentle tap with selenite. Clear your path to enlightenment. Yeah, so Scorpio, like I said, this feels like a typical Scorpionic Phoenix rising with some undertones of transforming your heart space, dealing with heartache and past disappointments in love. I do feel the sexual wave for you of, enjoying sex or sexual encounters in a new way, a way that you're not used to, probably after this Phoenix rising moment, going from defensive Scorpionic energy to big-hearted Scorpionic energy, okay? All right, Scorpio, so I'm gonna show you the crystals one last time, and then we're gonna get into it. So we have Moldavite and Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz should be easy to get. Moldavite is expensive. If you really need a meteorite, get the Tektite. It's a lot more inexpensive. Carnelian, also common to get, easy to get. And Nirvana Quartz. Carnelian again. Tektite, like I said, definitely get your hands on that, especially if you can't find any Moldavite. And then we have selenites. Everyone should have some selenite, especially if you do work with a lot of crystals. All right, Scorpios, let's get into it. Let's do this. I'm gonna do Spellcaster for you guys. Hey, Clyde. He just tapped my foot. Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of November? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of November? Why do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of November? Two of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Damn, Scorpio. I gotta be honest. I feel like you're like catching someone in a lie, or you're realizing someone's not being honest with you or not being authentic with you. It doesn't feel good. Definitely doesn't feel good. I feel like you're just realizing this. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals the month of November? Strength, beautiful. Look at that. Taking control of the situation like a Scorpio does. This is Leo energy, so it's your fixed cousin, so to speak. But the fire element of fixed energy. Yeah, you're just, excuse me. You're being proactive and taking control of the situation and going to this place of power. Like I was saying, it's like, I want to be respected. I want to be taken seriously. And I honestly feel like with the Two of Swords in verse and the Page of Cups in verse, you're realizing someone hasn't. And you're not having that. You're just not. You're just not. So you're going into this Leo energy, this strength mode. You could be new with a Leo, but not necessarily. And I feel like you're about to start this death to Phoenix rising moment. Some of you guys, this might be the person that you just cut off with no warning. Yeah, wow. 10 of Wands in reverse. You're just not having it. You don't have the space. You don't have the time. You're sick of having this burden. You're sick of having this problem. Some of you, this is like a pattern that you keep experiencing and you want to be taken seriously. It's like, that's why you go into this power mode of like, I'm going to show you my power. My power will be undeniable. My energy will be undeniable. My strength and my resilience will be undeniable. And it is a little bit of that like defensive scorpionic energy. But then I feel like you're going to be put in a space where you need to soften your heart, or something is going to catalyze you to transform your heart space in like what you've experienced with people like this who like, you know, don't take you seriously. I also my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of November. Oh, Scorpio, getting lots of cards here. Whoa! All right, Scorpio. Cool. You're not fucking around. So we have the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Lovers. You want people to take you seriously, especially with love situations, and you're only going to take the stable, you're only going to take the loyal, you're only going to take the people who show the fuck up and who honor you and who honor your emotions. Oh my God. Oh, my throat. And some of you are walking right into a new connection. Oh my, where did you come from? All of a sudden the High Priestess in reverse just showed up. High Priestess in reverse, sometimes you can read the High Priestess in reverse as someone who's not listening to your intuition. You're quite the opposite, Scorpio. You are definitely listening to your intuition. You're following your instincts here. I feel like something's just been revealed to you. And I think what it is that someone hasn't been taking you seriously or hasn't been honest. They've been a little emotionally deceptive with you. All right, so let's keep going. Why else do my Scorpios need these crystals for the month of November? Okay, that is it. On the bottom, we have Seven of Wands in reverse. Ooh, I see where this is going. Tower in reverse. King of Cups. Hierophant in reverse. Look at you, Scorpio. Whoa. And the Queen of Swords. Cut. Yeah, you're not fighting for whoever this is. This is a King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. We do have a true pair on the board. Seven of Wands in reverse is you're not standing up for it. You're not fighting it. You're letting the tower fall. This realization of them being emotionally deceptive or not being honest with you. You're just letting it happen. The Hierophant reverse with the Queen of Swords next to the King of Cups. Hold on. I know the camera's kind of far. Cut. Cutting the contract. Cutting the commitment. Cutting it. You've had your limit, apparently, Scorpio. Yeah, literally, it's like, they're not honest, they are not sincere, I'm done. I don't need this burden. I'm a queen, I'm a queen high priestess. This is what I deserve, and this is what I'm gonna have. Very cutthroat, very simple, Scorpio. And like I said, with the high priestess in reverse, it just like slipped out like that, which is kind of funny and interesting to me. This is all being revealed to you about this person, their intentions, their insincerity. And you're doing the scorpionic power thing. And more power to you, honestly. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I mean, it's just like, it's clear cut. So Scorpio, you do your scorpionic thing. Some of you guys, like I said, are heading right into a new connection. The second you make this decision to just cut and do your thing, you are going to have this Phoenix rising moment that comes out of this. Some of you guys are going to have to work on your heart space and transform some of the pain there. Even how you look at relationships might have to adjust or transform or be transmuted in some way. Would have loved to see the death card out here, but the tower will do. But yeah, Scorpio, you're doing your thing. It is what it is. So I hope you guys have a good birthday. It looks like you're handling it just fine. So enjoy that. Yeah, and have a good month and a good night, Scorps. Don't forget to check out me on Patreon, and I will see you guys very soon. See you later, Scorps. Namaste.